In celebration of the 50th anniversary of Title IX, the Mountain West is honoring trailblazing women and their achievements of both the past and present during each of the conference championships throughout the 2022-2023 sports season. Hi everyone, and welcome inside the Mountain West Network studio. I'm Bridget Howard. As we continue to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Title IX, I'm pleased to bring in former Colorado State Volleyball player who is now a math tutor and volleyball coach, Angela Knopf. Angela, it's great to see you. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here. Thank you for thinking of me.
Absolutely. Well, you had such a prolific career as a Ram at CSU, writing yourself into the record books, a two-time Conference Player of the Year, and two-time All-American, State of Colorado NCAA Woman of the Year award winner, and Colorado State Hall of Fame inductee. That's a pretty incredible list. Looking back, what makes you the most proud of what you were able to accomplish during your time as a Ram at CSU?
Yeah, it's so crazy. That's so long ago. So it's fun. It's crazy to hear all those things. But what I'm really proud of is that we took a team with the leadership there, the coaching and the girls, that took a team that wasn't barely in the top 25. And then we finished in the top 10, both my junior and senior year. And that was totally just a testimony to the coaching, to the staff, and the girls, how hard we worked every single day. And so it really was like a complete team effort, and I'm just so proud to be a part of a team that was so close and just connected so well.
You were the first ever two-time Player of the Year in the Mountain West Conference for women's volleyball. Not a lot of athletes get to claim that they were the first to do something, but to accomplish that feat and truly be the first ever two-time Player of the Year for volleyball, how special is that to you to know that you truly left your mark on the Mountain West Conference?
Oh, well, I think it's even more of an incredible honor just because then we had Utah and BYU who were in the top 10, top 15, and it was an amazing round of teams and players during that, so I felt so honored. I always tell the kids that I coach, I'm not 6'4", I don't jump really high, like I don't know why I was able to be blessed by these kind of things, but I try to teach them, like, you know, make those around you better, value your teammates, and amazing things will happen.
Well, amazing things certainly did happen for you at Colorado State, but also after you left Colorado State, shortly after your senior season at CSU, you were invited to play for the USA Volleyball Olympic National Training Team. But while you were training, you found out you had 3 bleeding ulcers and had to step away from the game to get healthy again. How difficult was that time in your life for you, having to step away from the game that really made you who you were?
Man, I mean, it's such an incredible experience to wear USA on your back. So I'm at the pinnacle of my dream as a little girl with USA on my back, and then I find out that I'm bleeding internally. And so it was such a hard moment, and there were so many moments that I was like wrestling and struggled that how on earth did I go to this and get this amazing experience and now I'm injured? And I just was like mad at God, mad at everyone. And then it was an amazing thing that one of my old coaches, Joe Houck, said. And he always said, every moment's a choice, Angela. What are you gonna do with this opportunity that you have? And so from then, I got a journal and I would handball with Toshi, which was the Olympic coach. And then every night I'd go and I'd write things how he said or how he coached. As hard as it was with the injuries and the disappointments, was that God knew that I was gonna be a coach far, far longer than I was going to be a player, and he gave me an opportunity to learn from the best. But I'm so grateful to go through that because I really, really feel that it helped me become the coach that I am today, and I'm grateful for that.
Well, coaching definitely came eventually down the line for you, but stepping away from the game ultimately allowed you to pursue a different passion that you had always loved, which was teaching. What did you learn during that time that you stepped away and leaned into the teaching passion that you had?
Well, I know I always loved kids, and I was good at math, but I didn't love math. I just wanted to help kids like have confidence, and I knew I could help teach them. And there's something just unexplainable about watching someone in volleyball or in math that actually start to gain confidence and they learn how to do something is the most rewarding feeling. But I learned that how much I really love students and how much I really want to invest in their lives and hopefully create a path for them that was as pretty amazing as mine was.
Well, you got healthy again. You were able to get back to playing professionally for several years in the AVP out in California. But in 2009, eventually you made the decision to move back to Colorado. How did your success at CSU enable you to have such a successful professional career?
Wow, that's a great question. I didn't even know that I was going to go play in the AVP until Krista Schwarzenegger and I won the iconic Motherlode Aspen tournament and had never played sand before. So that set me up for that. And then when I went to the AVP, I knew no one in California. And it really forced me to be independent, to find my own way, to learn how to communicate more and go up to strangers. It taught me how to be really gritty and just fight for things. And that included the Olympic experience, including my CSU. All that created a level of independence and confidence that completely catapulted me to where I am now. If I hadn't pursued my dreams and fought for my dreams and just toughed out the hard times, I would have never had the confidence. And that's literally set all the groundwork and foundation to who I am today. And I can't imagine not being anywhere else. I just wake up every day doing exactly what I love.
During your time at CSU, you learned from coaching legend Tom Hilbert, who just recently announced his retirement. How did he impact your career as a young female athlete?
Well, first of all, he gave me an opportunity to play. He recruited me from little old Oregon. And like I mentioned before, I wasn't the tallest, I didn't jump the highest, I didn't hit the hardest. And he believed in me to bring me into CSU. And from there, he created this incredible culture at CSU. If no one's been to a CSU game in Moby Arena, you're missing out. It is magical. The community is phenomenal, and Tom has this incredible ability to get the community around and to rally around us. All of that whole entire community and staff just empowered us, gave us the skills to really grow not only as volleyball players, but as people. And I think Tom was the leader of that as well.
Well, you've continued to make your mark on the game of volleyball. You mentioned that you're now continuing coaching and you have your own business when it comes to coaching and offering camps and clinics in the Fort Collins community. Why has it been so important for you to give back to the game and help this future generation of female athletes?
Yeah, my heart just bursts when I think about working with kids. I love that. I love the idea of it. I love the relationships with them. I wasn't always the tallest, the fastest, the strongest, and I found a way with great coaching, with a great background, to learn how to be the best version of me. With my tutoring company, I love the relationships that I have. My company is High Five Tutoring, and so I always give them a high five after. So just providing a space for these kids to really see their full potential is the most rewarding thing. And I'm so honored that I get to be in that space for them, because watching them grow into amazing young women has been an amazing adventure for me.
Well, you speak about your High Five Tutoring company that helps students improve in school. To be able to continue your passion for volleyball while also pursuing your love for teaching, was this always the dream for you?
You know, it's so funny. I probably would have never done that. But when I quit my job and I moved to California to know no one, I just had this sense of always follow your dreams. There's something great inside every one of us that I believe God's calling us to. And as soon as you just grip onto that and hold on to that and you pursue it, doors are going to open. But I just can't imagine doing anything other than this, because it's so rewarding.
Well, Angela, your success at CSU and beyond is something we are all so proud of here at the Mountain West. And it's truly such a privilege to be able to honor your success and achievements as part of this 50th anniversary of Title IX. So thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for the Mountain West. Thank you for including CSU and giving us all the opportunities to be successful. The Mountain West has done an incredible job with CSU and over the past many, many years that I was a part of it, including now. So I'm just grateful to be one of the many women that benefit from Title IX and the opportunities and lessons that we've learned.
Well, you're certainly making the Mountain West and your CSU Rams proud. Well, that's Angela Knopf, former Colorado State women's volleyball player who is continuing to make her mark. From the Mountain West Network studio, I'm Bridget Howard.